Thank you for tuning in to another week, another episode of Outside the Box. I'm your host, Onney, the CEO, and I have another fire segment lined up for you. I'm talking elephant talk with someone that is making big moves in Houston. So buckle up your seatbelts. You're now plugged in, tuned in, tapped in to Outside the Box. Now, the next guest that I'm about to introduce to you, I'm very proud to say that I know him. Not only is he popular in music, he's also a mastermind in entrepreneurship. He has also launched a clothing line. So without further ado, I want you guys to give it up for Yung Martez.
What's up, world? What's up, man? I appreciate you having me here.
Man, I appreciate you for coming. You know, I've been wanting you on the show for a minute.
Nah, for real.
So I finally got you across the table for me.
Yeah, everything always on time, though. You know
always
what I mean?
on time. You know, first of all, I know I told it to the world that I'm proud of you, but I am, from seeing you from 2007 to seeing you now and seeing that you're still going and I mentioned your name and my son, like, I think I heard of him. And just knowing that you've surpassed our era and you're still going is a dope thing. So I know who you are, which is obvious to everyone else. But for those that may not know who you are, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what all you do?
I go by Yung Martez, man. I do music, man. I always been the type to spit ghetto gospel, man. I'm from Fuego Re'Al to be exact, man. But I was born in Louisiana, Shreveport to be exact. You know what I mean? But I was raised in Fuego Re'Al and of course, it's been a long struggle. Other than that, you know what I mean? Yeah. For me, coming up out of where I'm coming from, you know what I mean? It's been rough, man, you know what I mean?
I know when I met you, you were already putting forth the footwork to doing music. And you were doing music way before that. So when did it start for you?
Really on the cool, I'm going to be honest, and I always tell people this story, but this story really would kind of change my my whole vision with the music thing. I went to Wheatley, Fifth went to Wheatley High School, and then I used to be freestyling in the classrooms and in the hallways between classes, you know what I mean? And it was this police officer named Officer Whitey, and he used to always be thinking it's a fight going on because everybody used to be crowded around me, huh? And he used to be like, man, every time I'm thinking it's a fight or something, it's always you rapping. And he was like, I'm going to be honest, man, I don't condone what you rapping about, but I will say this. I know somebody special when I see one. I know a star when I see one. Mm-hmm. I definitely think you should pursue that. I'm not saying drop out of school, but I think you should pursue that. And I was like, man, this nigga a cop. I don't want to talk to you. You know what I mean? But in the end, that conversation stuck with me, hearing that from still somebody like him. You know what I mean? And that's what made me start taking it serious, because he felt like, he was like, hey, girl, you can attract people. People like you a lot. And that carried me through college. And, I went to college just trying to stray away from the hood. You know what I mean? And, of course, the nigga was born in the streets, but the streets last forever. We don't. You know what I mean? Right. So, with that being said, I was trying to find a better way out, man. And the music thing just followed me. Mm-hmm. I couldn't get away from touching the microphone for a minute, man, so. And
you still can't get away from touching.
No, for real though.
It no matter where you go, the microphone finds you.
Nah, for real.
So what was life like before you realized you had the gift that you have? What was it like? Who was the young Martez?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, I just wanted to be better than my parents. Yeah. I wanted to be better than any and everybody around me. Mm-hmm. Not saying that in a bad way, but my goal was okay, cool. I'm the new generation of my family. I'm really like the baby. At the time I was growing up, I was the baby of the family, period. Mm-hmm. All my cousins, I'm the youngest baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one that want to run with behind everybody and can't go all the time because I'm too little types, you know what I'm saying? So, I was always on some masterminds like vibes like, man, all right, watch one day I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that and I'm gonna get it this way and I'm gonna get it that way. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, like Houston been so much in my favor on that vision.
Yeah.
So
I actually want to allow the people to see and those that are listening to hear some of the quality of your work. Matter of fact, while people were panicking, you were producing, you were manifesting. What's the name of the video?
It's called On My Mind.
On My Mind. Let's check it out.
300 hertz.
A lot of shit be on my mind. I be saying that I'm okay, knowing damn well I ain't fine. It feel like I don't never pray. Then I pray for a better life. Watching people leave me left and right, yeah. And all that shit be on my mind, but still saying that I'm okay. I just got a call from Tiger. Ain't like text, what's your address, nigga, I'm finna write you. I know you probably thought I was finna tell you something that was gonna excite you, but I got jammed up, they snatching all my film up, and it feel like a nigga damn near gotta die, just so they could jam us. Remember trying to get in, hoping we fit in, we was crammed up. Now they let the click in, when we get in, they Instagram us, but we ain't going in though, if we can't take our hammers, yeah. I'd rather get caught with it than without it. I'm about whatever a nigga bout it if you really bout it. Now they gon' try to fuck with you, they know you got it. Got this shit around my neck and hell no, I ain't finna hide it. A lot of shit be on my mind. I be saying that I'm okay, knowing damn well I ain't fine. It feel like I don't never pray. Then I pray for a better life. Watching people leave me left and right, yeah. And all that shit be on my mind, but still saying that I'm okay. Try and take my life in a different stratosphere. They say in order to live, you might have to kill. DJ got a call for $500,000. He like, tell you sign this shit, nigga, we gon' have to chill. But I can't chill if it don't feed me. My mama barely called, but I'm knowing she need me. And everything I tell my son, he believe me. If I don't never get rich, this world ain't never gon' please me. A lot of shit be on my mind. I be saying that I'm okay, knowing damn well I ain't fine. It feel like I don't never pray. Then I pray for a better life. Watching people leave me left and right, yeah. And all that shit be on my mind, but still saying that I'm okay.
Love it. On My Mind. Now you have your own unique flow and sound.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I would hear your music and I'd be like, that's Martez. I always knew you before I knew it was you.
Yeah.
Now, who were some of your influencers growing up in music? It doesn't necessarily have to be rap, but who influenced you to be able to be creative and think outside the box?
I'm gonna say Juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
Juvenile took a real toll on me. I'm gonna say Mac. I don't know if y'all know Mac from No Limit. He just came home. He took a real toll on me because there was people that was saying stuff that I could relate to, or I had seen myself going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like, you know, I'm tuned in. I feel like I understand sight beyond sight at certain levels of life at this point. And you know, my grandma always, when I was small, she used to always be like, she used to always just look in my eyes and be like, hey, you been here before. You gonna be something crazy, special. I don't know yet, but it's something different about you. Mm-hmm. She used to always say that when I was little compared to everybody else. She was like, I ain't saying you better than them, but you for sure gonna be something different.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And that carried me. I started to notice that, like, when I started to realize, like I ain't getting tattoos on me unless it means something. I'm not getting nothing just to be getting it. I'm not making everything gotta make sense.
Right.
Every action I take in my life has to make sense. It can't just be because it's been, you know what I mean? Nah, it can't be that. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm human. I'm a man. I done made mistakes. But, you know, I feel like it's okay to make mistakes if you can learn from them. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, like I've been trying my best to make every move count. You know what I mean? Since a kid, though.
I was just about to ask you, like, what became your new formula for success, but you just gave it to us. You making it count.
Yeah, just trying to make it count, man. Trying to make it make sense, man. I was just telling my little kinfolk, like, man, hey, bro, like, it gotta make sense. We gotta figure out how to live smarter versus harder.
Right.
Because living harder means you're gonna stress a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just being honest. So, and I ain't trying to do too much stressing. You know what I mean?
So once you start to see like people start requesting you for features, the collaboration started growing, the crowd started growing, the opportunities started expanding, the live shows just became like, how did anything along your journey change your thought process?
Yeah, it did. Like once I really started to catch people approaching me like how much you charge versus can you do this for free, and that's when I knew then I was like, okay, this could be something. But this can be great, but I understand that in this game we in, it'll never be great forever. Like it don't last forever. Like so it had became, to me, I had to change tune and say, you know what, okay, it can't just be about the music. It gotta be about where the music could take me. If you just look around, you look at Ross, you look at all these guys who are really successful and they ain't picked up a microphone in I don't know how long, you know what I'm saying, unless it makes sense for them. They got all type of other ways of having income that the music has created them to have. You know what I'm saying?
The keys to these doors to walk through, manifest.
So I'm understanding that part already before I even get my bag the way I want it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's kind of like where I'm at with it, man. Like, you can't never get too comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
speaking of that, I have another song, "Spinnin." You featuring Mo3.
Man, long live 3, man. Long live 3, man.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in love. Let's check it out.
Hey.
See, where you at, Dawg?
Shit, I'm in the hood.
Man, you remember them niggas we got into in the clubs the other night?
What nigga you talking about? Oh, the little chubby nigga. I know, homie.
And wow, I'm taking out the trash just now, man. I'm seeing that nigga. I'm trying to make sure I'm knowing what I'm looking at. I'm seeing this nigga though, dog. Man, nigga, get out and draw down on me, dog. Nah, he ain't hit me though.
Nah, I know, homie. Man, I know exactly where these people be at.
Shit, you got to drop on them niggas. We need to be with them niggas at like yesterday, nigga. Cause them niggas know where I'm at now.
Chill, big boy. Chill. I got to drop on them niggas right now.
I bet. Come on.
Yo, route.
I just got the drop on the op. I'ma spin on them niggas until we pop a nigga top. Keep spinning on niggas until they all in the box. Niggas say he won't smoke, so we brought it to his block. I just got the drop on the op. I'ma spin on them niggas until we pop a nigga top. Keep spinning on niggas until they all in the box. Niggas say he won't smoke, so we brought it to his block. Nigga, why would you say? Make a nigga go crazy on you. Nigga gon' bust your fucking head, but tryna play me on me. You know we told them guns that were made with no safety on it. Clipped your motherfucking long hair, little baby on it. Yeah. Nigga say the wrong thing, we put that stick in your mouth. Them niggas started something, we gon' finish it off. It ain't hard to find you niggas, send that shit to your house. Have a nigga scared to move, gotta switch up your route. I just got the drop on the op. I'ma spin on them niggas until we pop a nigga top. Keep spinning on niggas until they all in the box. Niggas say he won't smoke, so we brought it to his block. I just got the drop on the op. I'ma spin on them niggas until we pop a nigga top. Keep spinning on niggas until they all in the box. Niggas say he won't smoke, so we brought it to his block.
Catch a nigga lacking, get him got. Hang out the window, they say, get him out, done die, get him shot down. So tag him with this ratchet, they like stop. He do him dirty with this 30, bitch. It's murder on my block, bitch, I'm Osama. Gang, silly niggas, keep it on the low-low. Packing, I'm lurking with this fofo, bitch, I'm hanging out this photo, I'm on go-mo. Calico Dolo, moving in slow-mo. Bro, like, hold on, pull up with FOMO. Yelling, I got him, chopper just dropped him, like, why,
I just got the drop on the op. I'ma spit on them niggas until we pop a nigga top. Keep spitting on niggas until they all in the box. Niggas say he won't smoke, so we brought it to his block.
Bro, this the nigga I just popped right here. This the nigga right here, bro. Damn. Yeah, this the whole ass nigga we just got at, bro. Shit was crazy, bro. Sure. He ain't get him, bro. I don't think we got him, bro. So we gotta be on the lookout on that shit, bro. Yeah, that's the nigga. Hey, who that is pulling up in that white truck, bro?
I just got the drop.
Now I want to ask you, how are you received when you go abroad to perform outside of Houston?
Really, a lot of people know me and a lot of people don't, you know. I feel like I still have a lot more work to do, you know what I mean? Because I've been in Houston for a minute and I just been, you know, it's kind of crazy to find a balance with the music in real life. Because with the music, you know, like, I mean, it's always, everybody know you and you don't know them. Your pockets always be bigger than, I mean, your name always be bigger than your pockets, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm saying it to say, like, you always, in the beginning, sometimes find yourself spending more than you're making, right? You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
So, for a minute, I was like, you know, like, man, I'm a thug it out here. It's gonna come to me, how it comes to me. Until I just realized that if I don't ever go nowhere, I never go nowhere, you know what I mean? So, like, me being on the road, like, I've been on the road, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, even though people don't know my music, like, they feeling like they know me already, like, they sensing the energy. Like, I was in, I think I was in Oklahoma City, like 2 weeks ago, and I had a little mix out there and a lot of artists, DJs that came and kicked it with me and whatnot. And at the end of the segment, you know, the music was so crazy and so spiritual for them, and it was such a new vibe. Like, I ended up saying a prayer before I walked off stage to everybody, and that just changed the whole tone and whole of the building. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we know this our taste now. You know what I mean? Like, it was different. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to use my voice to break a curse.
Yeah. I love the way, ooh, that's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to use my voice to break as many curses as I can.
Now, speaking of that, I wanna change up. You have worked with several artists as well. Who are some of the artists that you've had a chance to work with on your journey in your career?
Like, I seen Mo3, Some Thug, J-Dawg. I got some new stuff coming with Lil Jairmy. I worked with Young Dolph before. Man, I can go on and on, man. One of my most valuable moments was being in the studio with Scarface. I was able to do a record with him one time. Nah, man, it's been crazy.
And I know when you've been on your journey long, you really don't want to leave nobody out, you know. So
nah, man, you know, even if I do, people know it's all love. Like, I don't mean no harm. You know, Trae they coming out. Me and Trae had a record together a while back. You know, like, I can go on and on, bro. It's just like, this just part of the process. It's just me working. I know a lot of people get caught up in the, oh, he got a song, but to me, it's just all work.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to happen. Like, if it ain't happening, then I ain't working. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
that's what we were just saying about the circle being small in Houston.
Yeah, for sure.
Entertainment, because if they working, they in that small circle. It's a big gap between the people that's talking the talk and the people that's actually
for sure.
Yeah, so I shout out to you for walking that walk. I know it hasn't always been easy, but you still walking.
Nah, man. You know, I always tell people it may be hard, but it's still not impossible.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now, you recently did a video that you dropped. Let me test it.
Right.
It looked like it was so much fun.
Nah, it was, man. Like I always tell people, like, my songs be really moments.
Yeah.
They don't be songs to me. They be songs to everybody who listening to them, but me, it be moments.
You got one of my faves, Big Stony. Shout out to Big Stony.
Yeah, that's my day one dog. Like, I've been knowing her before all this. You know what I mean? Like, we cut from the same cloth, so, you know, it's been You know, I've been stepping for a minute, man. So I've been on this concrete for a minute, man.
They need to know.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
we all the way in Ghana, so
especially in Houston,
worldwide.
Texas. I like all the who's is who's. Like they know me personally. Like they know Tez, not Young Martez. Tez. Like, yeah, for real, man. I've been out here for a minute. I done helped a lot of people out along their way and their journey. I done gave a lot of game. I done turned people on to a lot of connections, plug people in. Connected a lot of dots that y'all see that I just don't get credit for, and I don't do it for credit. I do it because I feel like I'm serving my purpose of why I'm here on this earth still. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas look for credit. I ain't looking for credit. God got me. I ain't tripping.
Love. Well, let's check it out. Let me test it.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Big Stony class. I only have one rule: no sleeping. Also, you have a test today. Any questions?
No, I ain't got no questions. Nah, you need to let me test it.
What?
I heard you. We got test today.
Stay focused.
Slick, huh? Oh, you finessing. I put that shit on. I just be dressing. Ain't hit the gym in a few months, but I'm still flexing.
Oh, he fat.
Hey, that real, I don't know. I just might test it. Ooh, I wanna test it. Girl, let me test it. She say, throw some money, then she tryna test me. I'm finna throw it. You look like you need a blessing. Just let me test it. Ooh, I wanna test it. Ooh, she swear to God that it grade A. Ooh, come with me, you want a payday. Girl, I'm for real about this shit. This ain't for play. Don't let them talk you out getting this money. What they say, don't get me started. You can't tell me you don't need help with your mortgage. I can't even lie, you gorgeous. Baddest bitch up in this party. Let me hit it one time, girl, I might go retarded. Yeah, I'm him. You mean ain't just no little upcoming. Oh, you think you slick, huh? Oh, you finessing. I put that shit on. I just be dressing. Ain't hit the gym in a few months, but I'm still flexing.
Oh, he fat.
Hey, that real, I don't know. I just might test it. Ooh, I wanna test it. Girl, let me test it. She say, throw some money, then she tryna test me. I'm finna throw it. You look like you need a blessing. Just let me test it. Ooh, I wanna test it. Ooh, she let me hit it in the backseat. Ooh, I had her running like a track meet. I don't kiss and tell, I ain't it all if you ask me. I told her I'll pay, long as that be tax free. And she say, boy, you stiff. Let me tell you something. I like this one, girl, I might give you chips. Let me hit it and let me dip. I ain't even make it out the whip. We was already sexing. Hell yeah, I had protection. What you think this is, a blessing? Oh, you think you slick, huh? Oh, you finessing. I put that shit on. I just be dressing. Ain't hit the gym in a few months, but I'm still flexing.
Oh, he fat.
Hey, that real, I don't know. I just might test it. Ooh, I wanna test it. Girl, let me test it. She say, throw some money, then she tryna test me. I'm finna throw it. You look like you need a blessing. Just let me test it. Ooh, I wanna test it.
What I told you? Ain't no sleeping in this class. Get up. Let's go.
Let me test it. Now, you recently launched a clothing brand, Elephant Talk. What was the inspiration behind the name of that brand?
I really feel like the elephant, elephant is one of the most smartest animals, in case people don't know.
The memory.
The memory is crazy, bro. Like, they also big animals. I'm a big guy. I'm a big boy with a big vision. And I move smart. So I felt like the elephant really, like, relate to me. I really relate to him. I really relate to the whole movement of elephants, like what they represent, the strength, the prosperity, the value of them. And, man, I can go on and on, man. Like, it's deep, man. I mean, I don't want to get too deep into it, but elephant represents, they represents the decency and character, you know what I mean? All that good stuff. So that's why I just said Elephant Talk.
Yeah.
And, we're speaking with integrity. We're speaking with smarts. We're speaking with sense.
Now, the brand, does it cater to men or women or both?
to be honest, the brand caters to people. It's not about men or women. Like I just recently today's posted like letting ladies know, oh, I got clothes for ladies now, I got merch for ladies, but it really wasn't about no clothes at first. It really was just about me expressing the way I look at life.
There's a message behind it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I have Elephant Talk Thursdays. All my fans waiting on Thursday. They wait for Thursday.
That's dope.
Like they send me
dropping
ideas.
nuggets.
Yeah, they send me ideas talking about what we talking about this Thursday and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like so, they waiting for Thursday, right? You know what I mean? So
now, what do we have to look forward to from Yung Martez or Tez?
Man, new tape coming soon, man. Called Elevation. Man, I may be on TV soon as well, man. So I can't say what channel because I don't like really speaking nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I may be on TV soon. Man, bro, just more energy from Tez, man.
Well, if those that are watching and listening want to follow you, your Instagram is
YUNGMARTZ. YUNGMARTZ, man. Make sure y'all follow me, man. Hit me up.
And Twitter, you have the Twitter as well.
Yep, same thing. Everything the same.
Twitter and YouTube. So you also have a YouTube channel where you release all your content there as well. So those that are watching, make sure that you can go to his YouTube channel and you can subscribe so that you can stay up to date on future content by Martez and check out content that you may not have heard or seen. You got some dope content out there.
Man, appreciate it.
So now also, while I have your attention, I want to remind our viewers and our listeners that we are also on multiple platforms. You can find us on any platform you see here. We're on iTunes, Hip Hop Streets live stream music app, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Google Podcasts, YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spreaker, Himalaya. You find a platform that works for you. Make sure that you like us. Make sure that you subscribe. We are also on A-Star TV on Thursdays at 7 p.m. as well. So you can catch us on Wednesdays. You can catch us on Thursdays. But you can always catch us on all platforms. I want to thank you again, Martez, for coming and letting me get all in your business. So of course, you know, we know what we have to look forward to. We have your social media handles where we can follow. We can also go to your Instagram if we want to see more of your merch. I did see that you had some of that on your Instagram as well. So if you guys are interested in Elephant Talk, make sure that you hit up his Instagram. I'm sure there's a link there somewhere where they can get in contact with you and go ahead and make that transaction possible.
Man, look, man, as long as you never give up, you always got a chance at being the greatest.
Man, I love
Remember that.
I love it. So if there was something that you could have did differently in your journey that you think that if you would have known sooner, you would have gotten further, what would that have been?
I would have followed my first mind on a lot of stuff versus listening to everybody else and what everybody else think I should do. Like I have man, I ain't gonna say I ain't what I'm supposed to be because God got it all planned out. But like I have had crazy opportunities to go crazy worldwide. Like, and I turned it down because we were so focused on the money versus the opportunity.
Ooh, that's the nugget.
Yeah.
Man. Sometimes and I tell people all the time, sometimes it's bigger than the money.
It's bigger than what's right in front of you.
Because the opportunity will take you way further than that temporary check. I didn't talk myself out a lot of money looking at the small picture, not realizing the grander scale of things. So thank you for dropping that nugget.
Yeah, man, you got to be grateful for every moment because some moments are worth more than money.
Yeah.
Some opportunities are worth more than money. And man, that's the only thing I could think of, man. Follow your first mind, follow your intuition for the most part. Like, ain't nobody gonna see what you see. God ain't gonna tell everybody what he telling you.
Yeah. Well, you heard it from the man, yourself. We are out of time. So I want to thank you, Martez, for coming on Outside the Box, letting me get all in your business, for showing the set mad love. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another segment of Outside the Box. We're going to close out the show with one more song, So Much, featuring Slim Thug. You are now plugged in, tuned in, and tapped in to Outside the Box.
Take a seat, baby.
fired?
Yeah, man, you fired. That's 3 days. I gotta let you go, man. 3 days in a row.
Lately, I done been through so much and cried so much. The Gucci shades on my face, you know they hide so much. Growing up, watching mama trying to provide so much. No, you ain't supposed to question God, but I'm like, why so much? Cause I done been through so much and cried so much. The Gucci shades on my face, you know they hide so much. Growing up, watching mama trying to provide so much. No, you ain't supposed to question God, but I'm like, why so much? My little cousin just asked me test. When you gon' blow up? I told her I'm trying to get down before she finally grow up. Beach status saying the only way to go is go up. And V saying the same shit, Ski saying the same shit, but I'm going through the same shit, just try to listen to them. Them niggas on already, look like I'm tripping to them. Even though whatever I need, yeah, they'll give it to them. Which got these hoes looking at me like I'm living to them. But fat boy grown though, I need it on my own though. I got this last 800, I think I'm finna go and score me 28. Cause I been hungry for too long, nigga, I need a play. Fuck the Roman noodles now, nigga, I need a steak. Nigga, I need some cake, and I don't need it bake. If I could turn this 9 to 18, I'll be okay. But I know my grandma probably turning over in her grave right now. I'm sorry, grandma, I'm just trying to get paid right now. I do so much and cry so much. The Gucci shades on my face, you know they hide so much. Growing up, watching mama trying to provide so much. No, you ain't supposed to question God, but I'm like, why so much? Cause I done been through so much and cried so much. The Gucci shades on my face, you know they hide so much. Growing up, watching mama trying to provide so much. No, you ain't supposed to question God, but I'm like, why so much?
Well, when you're black, you think you gotta sell crack, play sports or rap just to make it out the trap. There's plenty of ways to get paid, but if you get paid, what you gonna do with all this money that you made? You buying jewelry or you trying to save? You gonna buy a Benz first or get your crib laid? But when you paid, you know your taxes gonna raise. Did your teachers teach about that in any of your grades? And rap ain't no 401k. Ain't no future in this shit, it's like the dope game. You could open your own business and make the same. And when our records stop selling, still be getting changed. And when they get cut from teams, still be living your dreams. But now you think the ball, you gotta move keys. Open your mind, don't be blind on the dumb shit. And remember, you ain't gotta be rich to run shit.
I done been through so much and cried so much. The Gucci shades on my face, you know they hide so much. Growing up, watching mama trying to provide so much. No, you ain't supposed to question God, but I'm like, why so much? Cause I done been through so much and cried so much. The Gucci shades on my face, you know they hide so much. Growing up, watching mama trying to provide so much. No, you ain't supposed to question God, but I'm like, why so much? Yeah.